Yo, what's good? Welcome to my underrated fight series where I mention fights that aren't really brought up when discussing great fights among fight fans. And today's fight is, good lord, Mike McCallum versus Julian Jackson, two of the biggest punchers of their time. This fight took place on August 23rd, 1986, and this was Mike McCallum's third defense of his title and Julian Jackson's first title shot in his career. This will be a short review because this was a short fight. It only went 2 rounds, but this was a hell of a fight, man. If I could describe this fight in one way, it would be bombs away, man. Julian Jackson went for the knockout since the first second of this fight. He was throwing bombs, right hooks, left hooks, straight rights, and Julian Jackson is one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. Mike McCallum said he hit him so hard that his legs stopped working properly. That's how hard he was hitting this fight. And it seemed like that. It seemed that he was buckled, especially when he hit him with the right hook to the top of his head. Anybody that's ever fought or sparred without headgear knows that those dome shots are really hurt and they're underrated. But Mike McCallum knew that he had to get him out of there or else Julian Jackson would get him out of there. And that's what ultimately a professional does, an all-time great does. A fighter that's trying to get these big fights like Leonard, Duran, Hagler, Hearns at that time. He never did get those fights, but with this fight, he proved that he was a legit champion. Second round, it started much like the first round, but Mike McCallum dropped Julian Jackson sort of with it was a right, straight right, kind of a left hook combination, but the left hook was sort of a jab. He didn't really get all the hook into it, but it dropped him nonetheless. And Mike McCallum smelled blood, and he finished his ass. You could say that it was an early stoppage because Julian Jackson was still reacting, but man, knowing Mike McCallum and knowing how great he became later on, Julian Jackson was done. And Julian Jackson still had a great career after that. In fact, he learned from this fight. It only made him a better fighter. And you got an underrated classic in this. Thanks everybody for watching and have a great day.